Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great last Saturday of October. October has certainly flown by like so fast, and I hope that y'all can hear me well. I do have that fireplace a little loud, my electrical fireplace back there. Hold on just a second, I'm going to fix that. I'm still here. If you're hopping on at the moment, I just stepped away for a second to change something here. There we go. That is way better. I had pretty high volume on my fireplace, and I had a weird light on in the back that I thought I needed, but I definitely don't. And now it's not glaring all over the place. That's good. I can see someone's on this morning. Hi, Diane. I thought it might be you. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And I see someone else is on. Friends, if you're on today watching the live, put something in the comment to say hello so I can say hello to you. And if you're watching on the replay, also just write a comment, just say hello, and just say replay. That's all. I like to just know who's been watching and who is watching live and who is watching on the replay. And either one is great. I'm so happy to have anybody on it all. I can see my hair's being weird today. I'm really casual this morning, y'all. I took the dog out this morning. It's overcast, so it's a little cooler than normal. And it's always a breeze here. So when it's cool, the breeze kind of slaps you in the ears. So I've got my handy dandy ear warming thing on and I love it. Hey, Diane. So I am curious to know what everyone is doing today on this last Saturday of October. Before you know it, we'll be eating turkey, right? It's crazy to me how fast October flew by. But what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing today? Is the weather nice where you are? It's overcast here and a little cool, which does feel great. And I wanted to stay in most of the day anyhow. I plan to get some sketching done. Hey, I want to ask, and I see there's 3 people watching. If you're on, please say good morning or hello or hey or something. And so I can say good morning to you as well. I got a question. Does anybody out there have an outdoor screen, roll-up screen, either a cordless or a corded one? And I need one that's about 10 to 11 feet wide, which has been really hard to find. But I want to know if you have one. Have you liked having a corded one, or have you had both and prefer the cordless one? So if anybody out there hears this, please put a comment, because I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing to get. This part of my patio all year round gets a blasted sun, like super blasted sun. And it gets impossible to sit out on the patio. And I love to be outside. It's hard enough for me to live in a neighborhood that I see rooftops most of the time. And I hate that when I look out my back windows, it's just this curtain, because I haven't found the right thing to shade that that intense sun at a particular hour in the afternoon. So, it's good and chilly rain in Goldsboro, and you're on your way outside for the polls. Yay. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Pam. I appreciate that. And good to hear from you. Thank you for being on this morning. So, yes, so I would really love some advice on an outdoor patio screen, a roll-up one. If anyone has advice, and if you can tell me where to find a 10-foot wide one, it doesn't even have to be 8 feet long, it can be 6. which is actually what I prefer, I think. But I would like to. I'd like to get one that's not too expensive, but I definitely do need one here. So this morning, aside from just wanting to know what y'all are up to this weekend, I know tomorrow at my church we have a trunk or treat, and we have I think it's a magician that is coming to entertain children after the trunk or treat or before. I forget. Maybe it's before. I can't remember. But I am hosting and welcoming people. I'm going to be a greeter tonight for that, or tomorrow night for that. So that's kind of fun, and I love being able to serve my church in a way that will be really fun. It'll be really fun to meet all the little kids and their parents, and just meeting people in the community, because I absolutely love that. So you probably know, if you've followed me at all in the last couple of weeks, I've been reading through the book of Isaiah, and this particular passage really stood out to me a few days ago, and I actually wrote it on the back of my prayer journal just so that every single morning, even though I'm progressing through that book, I wanted to come back and be able to read this particular passage on a daily basis, just as a reminder of God's heart for his people. Oh, you're preparing for your birthday, Diane? How fun. Happy birthday, girl. Your birthday is Monday on Halloween. I don't think I ever knew that. Vinny's birthday was the day before Halloween, so he always got the pumpkin cake for his birthday, which I don't think made a whole lot of sense to him since he grew up in Italy, but that's usually what the kids wanted, a cake with a pumpkin face on it. So you probably can relate. You probably had something similar, having a birthday on Halloween. That's fun. Well, happy birthday to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. So the passage that I have been reading repeatedly this week, above and beyond my progressive morning reading, is from the chapter Isaiah 41. It's verse 8 to 10. But as for you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, my chosen one, descended from Abraham, my friend, I have called you back from the ends of the earth, saying, you are my servant, for I have chosen you and will not throw you away. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will withhold you with my victorious right hand. And then I also saw this verse in Isaiah 45:19, a few chapters later, where God says, I would not have told the people of Israel to seek me if I could not be found. I love that. Ooh, carrot cake is your favorite. Carrot cake sounds pretty good to me too. I don't think I should be eating any at this point, but I think it sounds delicious, and I hope you get one for your birthday, Diane. So this passage from Isaiah 41, I love. Even though God is saying, but as for you, Israel, my servant, Israel was God's people, or the people of Israel were God's people. And prior to Jesus, they were it. But since Jesus, Gentiles also have become God's people. We are his servants. We are also his chosen ones. So this passage speaks to us as well. And I'm going to read it again with that in mind, because this passage is for you if you are a Christ follower. And this is so, so beautiful to reflect on how God sees you and his heart for you. But as for you, Israel, my servant, or you could say, but as for you, Gail, or as for you, Diane, or as for you, Pam, my servant, my chosen one, descended from Abraham, my friend, we could say, I have called you back from the ends of the earth, saying, you are my servant, for I have chosen you and will not throw you away. Isn't this beautiful? I have chosen you. These are words from God. I have chosen you. I will not throw you away. Oh, I just think that's just so beautiful. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold you up by my victorious right hand. Just beautiful. And Isaiah 45:19, I would not have told the people of Israel, or he would not have told us to seek him if he could not be found. What a beautiful passage. What a beautiful reminder that we are called to be. I could stop there, couldn't I? I am called to be with God. It is beautiful, isn't it, Diane? I think it really is beautiful and worth taking time to meditate and reflect and process that truth that God has chosen us. I like this part of the verse that really spoke to me. I have called you back from the ends of the earth, saying, you are my servant, for I have chosen you and will not throw you away. I've called you back from the ends of the earth. And when I read that, thinking about this as a personal message from God, I think about my youth and just how many years I was self-destructive, even suicidal, but self-destructive long-term. I was even thinking, I've had this raspy voice thing going on since I've had my sinus infection, and I haven't really had a whole lot of a voice until kind of recently, and it still isn't fully restored. And I was thinking about how fortunate I am that I ended up quitting smoking many, many years ago, way before I became a Christian, but as a young adult. And what a heavy smoker I was, because I was always stressed. And I just did not think that I could survive without cigarettes, and went through packs of them a day. And how blessed I am that it's been so long since I was a smoker. And I pray that as God has taken, I don't even like the smell of cigarettes anymore. I have no desire to even inhale a puff of cigarette. It's not even a desire. And as God has taken that desire away, I pray that he's taken away any possibility that will have repercussions on my physical body as I get older. I really do pray that that God would have mercy on me. But this part of the passage, I've called you back from the ends of the earth, saying, you are my servant, for I've chosen you and will not throw you away. I mean, as a teenager and even as a young adult, I think I was pretty worthy of being thrown away. And knowing that I'm chosen by God, what destruction I placed upon myself, and that he would grab me, he would find me, he would see me, hear me from the ends of the earth, and he would draw me back in to his heart. What a beautiful passage. What a beautiful heart of God to reflect on. Friends, he loves us. He sought us out. That song, Reckless God. He went to the ends of the earth to find us, to reveal to us his heart for us. And I don't know about y'all, but when I got saved and I realized who God was to me, the love relationship that God was calling me to have with him, when I realized that, I only had one response: use me how you desire. That's still been my response. Use me as you desire. And I hope that my fireside chats are part of that way in which God uses me. My morning posts are ways that God uses me. My friendships with others, the way I serve the children in my work, books that I've written, and even I hope that as I continue to do art, that my art will express that as well, so that everything that I do worships God, and that the legacy that I leave behind when I finish my race, that legacy would speak volumes to the love relationship that I had with God and the heart that I had to worship and serve Him all of the days of my life. And I hope that is your desire for your life as well. And that you would continue to seek Him, because He says He wouldn't tell us to seek Him if it weren't possible for us to find Him. That comes from Isaiah 45:19. He would not, this is God's words. These are God's words to us. I would not have told the people of Israel to seek me, if I could not be found. That's amazing. God can be found, friends. He can be found. If we ever think that maybe God has drifted away from us, it is so not true. It's so not true. While there are dry seasons in our lives, where we may stand in the desert and we can't find the living water is still there. It's like today is overcast and I can't see the sun, but I don't question the sun is there. The sun is there. I know there may be some clouds covering that, but the sun is there. And I think this is what God is saying. Continue to seek me. Keep seeking me. Keep searching for me, because I know where you are and I want you to find me where I am. So that is my message today. And I hope it's an encouragement to you. It continues to be an encouragement to me. And I hope that you all have a beautiful, wonderful, restful, peaceful, joyful weekend. And I hope to hear from you. And I hope that you all will join me again next Saturday on Fireside Chat. Love you all. Bye-bye. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for being on. Bye, everyone.